It's incredibly windy out, just unbelievably windy. The garbage can has just been blown over and is being tossed about in the backyard. So you probably will hear the wind at some point. The sun is extraordinarily bright, almost painfully bright, though the light in the backyard, it's a little flat, surprisingly flat for the brilliance of the sun right now. Okay, so the sun now just went right behind a cloud. I think what I'm going to play with is to try to draw fascinating color out of what at this moment appears to be charcoal grays, charcoal kind of blue grays, and then the warmth of the dull grass and the weeds behind the hedgerow. I may or may not include blue of the sky. There is reflection of that blue in the bits of snow that are still on the ground. I'll start off with the blue. There are two shades of blue going on. And then blue-gray in the clouds. Okay, there are grays, but there are also a touch of lavender gray. And a warmer gray and cooler gray. Touch of warmth in the sky. Let's see if I can get a nice color. Yeah, had a little too much color in it. Okay, that's my sky, and now I'm moving down to the charcoals, the darker charcoals in the hedgerow. Bit of a browner charcoal, maybe a touch of a purple charcoal. Let's see what that is. Yes. Okay, moving into the grasses. Boy, the sun just keeps going in and out and in and out. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Snow covers, it's not really blue, and I'm just bringing in those colors. And then a bit of the grass, some sad grass. Much too heavy. Okay, that's my color map for today. Okay, that was a real short one. Yesterday's was about 2 hours. This was, I'm not sure, but not that long. So either way, I kind of like going back and forth between a straight color map and playing with something else. using the colors and creating different sorts of color maps. So we'll see what tomorrow will bring. Hopefully the wind will die down. All right, not sure when the camera turned off, but that's done for now, I think. The choices I made moving forward had to do with trying to keep the movement through, the swoop of the wind. Still windy, but not quite like it was. So although I had not intended to have the grass colors the dominant color, it pretty much is. And the reason for that is that I wanted the lightness, I needed the warmth of it, so that this shape would look like it was moving. If I had painted this into a yellow and not this, I mean, it would totally been different. I may have been able to keep movement, but that was my consideration. I wanted to hold to the wind, the essence of the wind. These ended up being the same. Imagine if I had made this a purple or a blue. There would be no flow going across because all of a sudden it would change. Same thing here. So originally I had not envisioned that. But I adjusted the values because this paper ends up being so absorbent. It dries very quickly. It sucks the color out of it. Who knows where that color goes because it just vanishes, which is why I like working on the Reeves BFK paper, which is a printmaking paper, but it does hold the color better. Oh, I know. There was this where it was not a closed shape. So I wish that you had seen or I had the film going for this, because I watered it down so that it just bled out into here, and I think that worked well. And it also brings you into this area. I'd intended on leaving a lot more white, but that wasn't working. So I did paint in more than I had planned. But I like the airiness of this. It's like this is the tumultuous blowing of the trees and things, and then the wind goes up and out. I'll take another photo when the light's not spotty through the window. This was the original color map that I then moved forward into this.